Today, we're going to read Jorn's Magnificent Imagination by Coral Vass and Nicky Johnston. He's Jorn, and he is very talented. Okay, let's meet him. Jorn loved ideas. He collected ideas everywhere he went. He even collected ideas from his orange peels at breakfast. But what really inspired Jørn to design one of the world's most recognizable buildings? A true story about the importance of dreams and the power of imagination. Okay, guys, let's meet Jorn. Jorn's magnificent imagination. To Jan and the Utzon family, thank you for your support and endorsement. We are so pleased to present this book as a homage to your father and his wonderful work with the Sydney Opera House. Okay, guys, let's do this. Jorn's magnificent imagination. The architect's gift to society is to bring joy to the people from the surroundings they create. Jørn Utzon. Okay, let's do this. Jorn loved ideas. He collected ideas everywhere he went. Oh, yeah, that's right. Look at little Jorn. Jorn collected ideas from swans by the lake, flowers in the meadow, and seashells on the shore. Jorn even collected ideas from his orange peels at breakfast. Look at creative Jorn collecting ideas everywhere. Jorn loved crafting towers from cardboard boxes and bridges from folded paper. He made forts from sticks and string and built chubby houses from sheets and blankets. He even made sailboats from his orange peels at breakfast. He is a builder, very imaginative builder. Some said, it's odd. Some said, it's different. His teachers didn't know what to say, but his parents says, it's magnificent! It's magnificent! Oh, look at Jorn and his design. What a cool house and a secret tunnel. As Jorn grew bigger, so did his ideas. He had ideas about floating buildings and upside-down palaces. He had ideas for dangling temples and climbing courtyards. Jorn even had ideas about overhanging houses from his orange peels at breakfast. Then one day, Jorn had a new idea. A magnificent idea. He set to work. He studied maps from across the world. He examined charts and diagrams. He researched ports and harbors. He's on to something. He drew and he drew and he drew until Jorn came up with a design. A grand design. A magnificent design. He's been working hard. Jorn decided to enter his design in a competition. Guys, where's the competition? It's in Sydney, Australia. Not everyone liked his design, but the judges said, it's magnificent! It's genius! And Jorn won. Everyone's agreed. He won. Soon everyone in the whole world see Jorn's magnificent design. At first, people didn't like it. Some said, it's silly. Some said, it's ugly. Some said, it can never be built. Others didn't know what to say. But the architect said, it's magnificent. It's a masterpiece. Before long, the workers began building. Some said it's too hard to build. Some said it will take a very long time to build. Others even said it will take a lot of money to build. But finally, over many days, months, and years, John's design started to look magnificent. All these years of waiting and working hard, it had shapes like shells and bells, curves like shells and snails, and even arches that looked like orange peels from breakfast. It was the most peculiar thing anyone had ever seen. Word quickly spread over land, across the seas, and around the world. After a while, people forgot they had never liked John's design. It's all over the world. Some said it looks like a shell. Some said it looks like a flower. Some even said it looks like a swan. Others didn't know what it looked like. But everyone agreed it was magnificent. Wow, look at this beautiful John's design. The Sydney Opera House. It's so amazing. It's magnificent. And as you can see, there's a timeline for John. He was born on 1918, April 9th, in Copenhagen, Denmark. Then 47-49, he's inspired as he travels to Europe, Morocco, United States, and Mexico. And as you can see, Jorn is announced the winner of an international competition to design the Sydney Opera House in Australia. Construction of Sydney Opera House begins, and guess what? In 2003, Jorn is awarded the Whisker Architecture Prize, recognizing the Sydney Opera House as a masterpiece of the 20th century. It is even listed as a World Heritage Site. Jørn Utzon's legacy lives on in a number of architectural projects in various countries around the world, but his masterpiece remains the Sydney Opera House. It is magnificent! That's correct. Magnificent designs from small beginnings. That's so correct. What a lovely story, guys. A true story about the importance of dreams and the power of imagination. Well done, Jorn. Jorn's magnificent imagination for our today's story time. Hope you enjoy this amazing story.